What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media. Bring you Ravens content every single day. If you want to see that daily Ravens content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell as well if you want to get notified every single time I upload a brand new video. Now, I want to apologize. I realized that I had my recording system set up to where I had a green screen for like the last month. So I apologize. I was wondering why like the video quality wasn't as high. And I was like, maybe it's just my internet's not really good when I'm recording or something like that. But it was because it thought I had a green screen, which I do. It's just not up right now. And so it was trying to like edit in a background and it was reducing the quality. So I do apologize for that. Hopefully you guys can notice that the quality of my face cam has improved dramatically from the last couple of videos of the last couple of weeks. I really do apologize for that. But in this video, I'm going to be talking about something that happened on social media, particularly Instagram. If you did not know, Marquise Hollywood Brown has unfollowed the Ravens on Instagram and taken off, the Ravens from, his like images and things like that. He's disconnected himself from the Ravens. Now, if you were not familiar with the Arizona Cardinals and the situation with Kyler Murray, he did that as well. And ironically enough, Hollywood and Kyler were teammates at Oklahoma. But I'm just going to be talking about Hollywood Brown in this video. Now, we don't know exactly what this is about. And shout out to Engraven. He made a video about this already. So if you haven't checked that out, absolutely go check out that video. He did a great job explaining it. Overall, it could be for a lot of different reasons. It could be contract related. Maybe he wants, big money and he's mad at the Ravens for not giving that because they are like, no, we're going to give you your fifth year option. And then we don't really know. Maybe he's just trying to get some job security with the Ravens. Maybe he's mad at the organization and they've told him, no, we're keeping Greg Roman and we're doing all this stuff. And he's like, I want things to change. Maybe that's the case. Maybe it's nothing. Maybe he's supporting Kyler Murray and he's like, hey, Kyler's doing this. I'm going to do it as well to support my guy, Kyler. We don't know exactly what it's about, but we can absolutely talk about the potential possibilities. Now, I would love it if Marquise Hollywood Brown was trying to make a statement. It wouldn't be the first time. Remember when he came out after the Pittsburgh game? I'm assuming you guys do. We started calling him Soldier Brown because he came out and he said, if you got soldiers, why don't you use them? Was basically what he said. What's the point? He has expressed concern about the Baltimore Ravens offense, and he's not the only wide receiver to do so. Des Bryant definitely criticized Greg Roman in that offense. And I think it's a really good thing if Marquise Brown wants to criticize the Baltimore Ravens organization and criticize their play calling. Now, I'm not saying that getting rid of Greg Roman is the only way, but I am in support of getting rid of Greg Roman. You guys know that. I understand if people want to keep him. I see the arguments, guys. I'm not like he's a horrible person and he can never succeed. If the Ravens don't get rid of him, it's whatever. I would much prefer if they did. But if Hollywood Brown, who has already expressed concern with Greg Roman, is starting to say, hey, Ravens, we're trying to win. Why don't we do something? Make a change, do something big. I'm absolutely for it because it takes away the need for Lamar to do it. Because Lamar has more power than Hollywood Brown and the Ravens organization. Compared to Lamar, they don't care about Hollywood. The only way they care about Hollywood is because he's good friends with Lamar. Like, if we're being realistic, if you're looking at the future of this team, they don't think about it and be like, well, we got to keep Hollywood. No, it's Lamar. Lamar is the franchise. That's who they care about. But Hollywood has Lamar's ear. They're good friends. Like, if he starts speaking out against the Ravens and doing stuff like that, one, it kind of gets Lamar thinking on that side. And two, it takes away the media pressure for Lamar Jackson because we all know if Lamar Jackson came out and he said, man, Greg Roman, I don't like what you're calling. John Harbaugh, I'm mad. Eric DeCosta, what are you doing? We would not hear the end of it for the next 50 years. Remember when Lamar Jackson called out the Baltimore Ravens offense? This was ridiculous. He was an MVP in 2019 because of Greg Roman and John Harbaugh, and they won 14 games. How dare he call them out? We all know that's the story they were going to rock with. But if Hollywood does it, it's just another flashy wide receiver calling out his team. Wide receivers are the position that can call stuff out. That is what they're known for. They're known for being, I don't know, flamboyant. They're known for being loud, right? You look at Terrell Owens. You look at Antonio Brown. And I'm not talking current Antonio Brown, even Antonio Brown back in Pittsburgh, all right? We're talking Odell Beckham Jr., Randy Moss. These guys were loud. And they were completely willing to express their concerns. And because they play a position like wide receiver, they get away with it. Like, yeah, sure, it'll get talked about, but not in the way that if a Kyler Murray, for example, does it. All of a sudden, Kyler Murray unfollows his team, and everyone's like, whoa, Kyler Murray's a whiner. He can't handle the pressure. He's not a leader, right? I mean, that's what they're saying about him. That's what all the talk shows are saying. And I'm not trying to make this about Kyler Murray. I'm just saying it's different when a quarterback does it from a wide receiver. So Hollywood being able to take that pressure away from Lamar Jackson, I think is a good thing. Now, whether or not that is the intent of Hollywood Brown and following them, I think is besides the point. Because I think it's drawing questions as to, is this about the Ravens offense? Is this about the future of the team? Is this about the passing game? Those are already drawing interest. Now, it may be him supporting Kyler. It could be him switching agents. It could be him wanting a contract extension. Whatever it is, he's a wide receiver, so he can get away with it. So I'm completely okay with it, but I'm just kind of curious. What do you guys think? What are you thinking about Hollywood Brown kind of coming up? Because it's not the first time that he's, done something else. And need I remind you, he is the cousin of Antonio Brown, and I like AB. I am in support of Antonio Brown. I think he should return to the NFL. I think he still can. But overall, he can speak out, and he's a good football player. So overall, I think that he's doing something that could be beneficial for the Ravens. Now, whether or not it actually leads to anything, whether or not we get an explanation, I have no idea. But I'm just kind of curious what you guys are thinking about it. Let me know in the comments section down below. And let me know if you guys have any questions and stuff that you want myself and Joshua to record some podcasts and make some videos on, because we will be getting to that. Hopefully this week we'll get back into that routine. But we will be live tomorrow night. Make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, and we will see all of you again tomorrow.